Hey, well, welcome everybody to Mr. Combellack's study tips, strategies, and advice. All right, we've been talking a lot about this over a bunch of time. Let's put it all together right now and talk about every little detail. Here we go. Okay, so remember, how do you actually study in math? Right? Well, listen, we practice. That's what you do. You practice, right? Study is a verb, it's an action. You have to be doing something, right? It's not just looking at stuff on a paper and going and think you're going through it in your head. It's practice. It's that basic, really. That's all it is. All right, let's not don't overdo it. If you practice more, you get better. That's what this video is about. Let's take a look. What do you practice? All right, what do you practice, Mr. Gambellic? Well, first of all, you practice what you're not good at. You practice your weaknesses. If you get a bunch of problems wrong on a test, of the same type, that's what something you practice. Practice what you're not good at. But that's not it. You practice your strengths. Practice the stuff you got right too. Right? Not just your weaknesses, practice your strength. We want your weaknesses to get better and your strengths to get stronger. And we want you to practice all topics. Remember, every week you're going to have an opportunity to practice the same types of problems. So practice all topics to get ready for the quiz. All right, that's the key. Practice everything. All right, here we go. And where do I find these problems? All right, this is the key. 3 places: Google Stream, the old quizzes for Google Forms that you take on Fridays, and your notes. Right there. Why did I choose? Why do I choose those places? Right? What's the reason I choose those places right there? The Google Stream, the old quizzes, and the notes. Why do I choose it? Because all of these have answers. Answers for checking. And remember that answers used properly, powerful, very, very powerful with what they can do to your math progress if you use them right. Let's talk about it. Here are your steps. It's really pretty basic. It's this basic right here. You do a problem. You check the answer with the answer key, right? If you get it correct, simple, you celebrate. You're like, man, all right, yeah, I got it right, yeah. And then what? Do another problem, right? It's not just about getting one right. It's about getting a bunch right, right? All right, well, what if you get it wrong? If you get it wrong, figure out why. Get help, ask questions, talk to your tutor, talk to me, talk to your parents, talk to anybody. Ask out, figure out what you did wrong, and then do another problem, right? That's it. That's the basics right there, right? That's what we're talking about. If you can do that, that's how you get better. Okay, so this is what you do. Say you pull up a question on a Google form, an old Google form, and you got it right. Great. The thing is, it has an answer there, so you got to be strategic. Scroll down and cover the answers. Do the problem out. Do the problem out, and then scroll back up and see how you did. Right? That's what you do. You kind of being your own answer key, your own teacher. You're like, but you got to be disciplined. Only check after you actually do the problem. Right? Same thing. Listen, if you get one wrong, same thing, right? Again, scroll. Don't look at the answers. Scroll down. Do out the problem. Right? Scroll back up. See how you did. Right? If you got it wrong, do more of this type. If you got it right, do a couple more. Make sure you're getting a bunch right in a row. Right? Don't just do one. Try to do a few. Right? All right. So you could also go where? Go to the Google Stream. Right? A lot of times, not everything posted, but a lot of things that are posted also have answer keys posted the following day, like a bunch of your homeworks. The next day I post the answers, right? Go in, do some problems, check your answers, right? Same idea, same idea. Do a problem, check your answer, figure out what you did wrong, celebrate if you did right, do another problem, right? You could always go right to your notebook. Remember, in each of these pages of notes, you have examples in which you have problems and correct answers. Again, these are problems you could use for practice. Right? Same idea, though. Same idea. Try the problem, check the answer, right? Celebrate if you did well, figure out what you did wrong, do another problem, right? All right, so remember, use scrap paper when you're doing these things and try to minimize mental math, especially when you're trying to do 2 or 3 or 4 different steps in your head. Slow it down. Take your time, do it right. All right? Remember, this is the key thing. Studying is a mindset, right? Of working at stuff, about regular practice. That means practicing not just occasionally, but practicing a bunch to get ready for the quiz. Don't just, practice a bunch every week. That's why we do homework, but it doesn't have to stop there. If you think you need more practice, this is what it's about, right? Regular practice so you can perform well on quiz days on Fridays. And remember, we do this in order to improve, right? We do this in order to get better at the things we're working at. All right? Remember this last thing, right? Amateurs work until they get it right. Professionals work until they don't get it wrong. Remember, it takes a long time, a lot of practice to get really good at something. So get your reps, take your time, and practice, and you will improve. I guarantee it. All right.